They broke into a US research facility, but Ellie felt like she had seen this place before.
They faked it. Here, 50 years ago.
Then, she recalled a shocking past event. One day in July 1969, Ellie was at a bar when she saw two familiar faces, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, the first men to land on the moon. But the strange thing was that they had just flown into space a few days earlier. How could they be here? Filled with doubt, Ellie approached them with a drink. After finishing their drinks, they mentioned that they had rewritten a line countless times, but the director was never satisfied, until Aldrin finally came up with a line.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
This line received praise from the director and became the biggest lie in history, deceiving 8 billion people for 50 years. At that moment, the four companions realized that the moon landing was a huge lie. The reason these two men were pregnant and had been brought here was due to an incident that occurred during a camping trip just a few days earlier. After swimming, the four friends were heading home when they found that the road they had traveled had turned into a barren desert. Suddenly, eerie sounds echoed around them. Terrified, they hurriedly packed up and prepared to leave this terrifying place. But just after they started driving, the car suddenly stalled. The next moment, a blinding white light descended from the sky, enveloping the entire car. Then, a humanoid creature slowly emerged from the white light. The four of them realized something was wrong, and as they were about to start the car, dozens of tentacles appeared from all directions, tightly restraining them. No one knew how long it lasted, but when the white light finally disappeared, they found themselves unharmed, sitting in the car. They were terrified and quickly drove away. After returning, they all felt nauseous and wanted to throw up. After discussing it, they realized it didn't seem like food poisoning but rather the symptoms of morning sickness.